So today we will start the 17th chapter. So all of us are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is, which is based on the teaching of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, who's fondly called as the Prabhupada and who's the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So before we start the class, let's do the Guru Pranam. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the title of chapter 17 is Shraddhatreya Vibhaga Yoga, the divisions of faith. Okay, so the Lord gives some more knowledge here. Okay, so all from 13th chapter, the Lord is giving deeper knowledge into the path, how we should perform our duty, how we should perform our duty with devotion, right? And how we should gain knowledge so that you can reach. Our ultimate goal is to reach the Lord, okay, right? Or to become one with the Lord. Okay, and so in that path, how we should travel, or in that journey, how we should take our steps, how should we build our characters, how we should build our virtues, what are the saintly, what are the divine characters, what are the demonic characters, everything the Lord is giving more and more knowledge about all that. And in 17th chapter today, Arjuna is again inquiring, O Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scriptures but worship according to their own imagination? Are they in goodness and passion or in ignorance? Arjuna is trying to ask, or he has some more confusions, and he's asking the Lord. Okay, so if I follow my own rules, and there are people, right, who wants to, even if rules and regulations are given, they want to have their own way, or they want to follow it in their own way. Okay, and so he's asking, what will be their state? And so the Lord tells the supreme the supreme personality of Godhead said, according to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, one's faith can be of three kinds: in goodness, that is sattvic; in passion, that is rajasic; or in ignorance, that is tamasic. Now hear about this. Okay, so he talks about the three. Okay, the bhakta, like Prahalad. Okay, so who is already, so you can see that he is already one with the Lord. Then the Kami, that is who are behind fruitive actions. They do, or the Rasic behavior, where they do their work, but they also expect something in return for their work. Or they have the third category, that is a Jnani, who keeps seeking, who keeps seeking knowledge, who tries to inquire, who tries to go progressively in that direction, want to understand better and better, and then travel that path. They are all the jnanis. Okay, so the supreme personality of God had said, according to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, one's faith can be of three kinds. What is that? It can be in the sattvic mode, or it can be the rajasic mode, or it can be in the ignorance or the tamasic mode. Now hear about this. O son of Bharata, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living being is said to be of a particular faith according to the mode he has acquired. Okay, so whether you are in goodness, right? Whether you are in the mode of goodness, or you are in the mode of passion, or you are in the mode of this one, ignorance. Okay, one will start acquiring. So men in the mode of goodness worship the demigod, those in the mode of passion worship the demons, and those in the mode of ignorance worship ghosts and spirits. Okay, so like this. The God himself tells that who are in goodness mode, they're either worshipping the demigods. Okay, that is see, a majority of them perform pujas. Okay, they want something in return. You perform a puja to the Lord. Okay, and they get also. they're satisfied with whatever results they get, okay, and those in the mode of passion worship the demons, okay, like here. So you can see here, okay, that is say you are ready to do anything to please your boss, okay, so it is that kind of an attitude. And those in the mode of ignorance worship the ghost and spirit, okay. So one who is in tamasic, okay, they worship the ghosts and spirits. Those who undergo severe austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body as well as the super soul dwelling within, are to be known as the demigods. Okay, so like here, what so you can see here Ravana, or you can see here Ravana to please Lord Shiva. Okay, he carries the Kailas Parvat on his head. Or you can see here Hiranyakashipu, who has he wants to become more powerful. Okay, he wants to conquer the entire world. He wants to be the strongest person on the earth, right? And so to please the Lord, he performs penances for several years, and see how his body has become like it's only bones, okay. It's only bones, and you can see the handle on him and all that. And then you can see this person who is trying to perform the yoga, okay, austerity in such a way that he's immersed his whole, he's torturing, okay, he's torturing his own body, okay. So all these are, they're trying to torture their own body. That means you are disrespecting the super soul who is residing in you. So those who undergo severe austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body as well as the super soul dwell within, are to be known as demons. Even the food each person prefers is of three kinds. According to the three modes of material nature, the same is true of sacrifice, austerity, and charity. Now hear of the distinctions between them. Even in the kind of food that you eat, okay, so here you can see a sattvic person, what is the kind of food he eats, or a tamasic person, what is the kind of food he eats, okay. So even that mode, the kind of food that you eat will also have an influence on our modes, okay. Say this, it could be here, okay, so you can see the vegetarian food or the fruits and all that here. Okay, more if you eat more pungent or sour food, or you eat more of spices and all that, okay, so that all will instigate, or it will influence your body, or it will aggravate your body in a particular mode, okay. So of sacrifices, the sacrifice performed according to the directions of scriptures as a matter of duty by those who desire no reward is of the nature of goodness. And then you have, but the sacrifice performed by some material benefit or for the sake of pride, O chief of Bharatas, you should know to be in the mode of passion. And then, as any sacrifice performed without regard for the directions of scriptures, without distribution of prasadam, that is the spiritual food, without chanting of Vedic hymns and remunerations to the priest, and without faith is considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Okay. And then austerity of the body consists in worshipping of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the spiritual master, and superiors like the father, mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. Okay, so austerity of the body, it means basically you are worshipping the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, and spiritual master, and superiors like the father and the mother, and in cleanliness and simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. Austerity of speech consists of speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting the Vedic literature. Okay, when you talk, okay, how should your speech be? Okay, how we should talk to people. Okay, so you should always be truthful to them. You should always talk in a beneficial way. Okay, that is not hurting somebody. Okay, so say for example, if you're talking to your parents, okay, so you should not shout at them. Or you should not argue with your parents, okay, and also you should greet them nicely every day, pleasing, beneficially, okay, or pleasing way you should talk, beneficial and not agitating to others. And again, satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, purification of one's existence, or austerity of the mind. Okay, so even for the mind, there is austerity. What is that? Satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, purification of one's existence are all the austerities of the mind. So serenity of thought, gentleness, silence, self-control, and purity of purpose, all these are declared as the austerity of the mind. And then this threefold austerity performed with the transcendental faith by men not expecting material benefits but engaged only for the sake of the supreme is called austerity in goodness. That is here, okay. The parikrama, okay, that is you are trying to please the Lord, okay, and in groups you are trying to chant the holy name. And then penance performed out of pride for the sake of gaining respect, honor, and worship is said to be in the mode of passion. It is neither stable nor permanent. Penance performed out of foolishness with self-torture or to destroy or injure others is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so who are in the mode of penance performed out of pride for the sake of gain of respect, honor, and worship is said to be in the mode of passion. It is neither stable nor permanent. Penance performed out of foolishness with self-torture or to destroy or injure others is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Charity given out of dust of duty, charity given out of duty without expectation of return at proper time and place and to a worthy person is considered to be in the mode of goodness. But charity performed with the expectation of some return or with a desire for fruitive results or in a grudging mode is said to be a charity in the mode of passion. Okay, these all are charity given out of duty, that is without expecting anything in return at proper time and place, okay, and to the worthy people is considered to be the mode of goodness. And if you are like in the second picture, okay, so he's giving some charity but he's also making them feel low by taking a picture, right? And he wants to pose in front of the picture and he wants to show off that he is trying to give them some food, right? So from the beginning of creation, the three words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by the Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during sacrifice for the satisfaction of the supreme. Therefore, transcendentalists undertaking performance of sacrifice, charity, and penance in accordance with scriptural regulation begin always with Om to attain the supreme. Om, name for the formless Brahma. Without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice and penance. And charity with the word Tat, the purpose of such transcendental activity is to free from the material entanglement. That means refers to the Brahma. Om also means that the name of the formless Brahma. Om refers to the formless Brahma. Then the absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice and it is indicated by the word Sat. The performer of such sacrifice is also called Sat, as are also works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which true to the absolute nature are performed to please the supreme person, O son of Pritha. Sat means eternal existence and goodness. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without the faith in the supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. And it is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next. Okay, so important learning for this chapter from the 17th chapter is Krishna says, one who abuses, tortures their own physical body, disrespect the supreme soul who resides within. And Krishna says, when people eat pure food, the mind becomes pure. Krishna tells one to keep the body, mind, and speech pure. One should speak words that are truthful, unoffending, pleasing, and beneficial for the listener. This is the eternal path of morality and dharma. Okay, let's go to the other presentation. Yeah, who knows this Narasimha Stuti? Anybody who knows can raise your hand. Aniket, can you sing? Aniket, do you know?
Can you send the attendance link?
Your voice is very low. No, do you know the Guru, do you know the bhajan? Why did you raise your hand? Only who knows the Narsimastuti, raise your hand. The co-host can share the attendance link once again. Yeah. Adrit, can you chant? Can you do the bhajan? Yeah.
Ji Mataji, what would you like? Narasimbaya Praladalaine Hiranyakashi Purvakshara Chilatankanakaraye Nito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yanitato Narsimha Oh hey Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Oh hey Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narasimha Varing Sharanam Prapate Tava Kama Kamalavare Naka Adbhuta Shringa Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvringa Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so today we are doing the Krishna Leela, Keshi demon's story. Okay, Keshi is another demon sent by Kamsa to kill Krishna, and he comes in the form of a horse. Okay, very fearful looking horse. Okay, and the demon comes to kill Krishna to Vrindavan, and seeing this horse, everybody in Vrindavan gets scared. Okay, at the same time, Madhu, who is Krishna's friend, okay, so he will want to pretend like Krishna, okay, or he wants to dress up like Krishna. That is, he wants to wear the peacock feather, wants to wear the mala, jewels, and hold a flute, everything. He wants to do all that. And he will also try to dress up, or he would have dressed up like Krishna. And this Kesi Demano will mistake him for Krishna, and he will try to attack him. And Madhu gets scared and he'll fall unconscious. And later Krishna comes for the help of Madhu, and he will fight the Kesi demon and he will kill the demon. And later when Madhu gets, Krishna, after he kills Kesi demon, he'll come and wake Madhu. And when he wakes, he doesn't want Madhu to remember, okay, or Madhu will be scared and he'll return back all the flute, or it could be the peacock feather, everything he'll return back to Krishna. And so Krishna doesn't want Madhu to have that bad experience, okay? So he will spell a spark on Madhu so that he'll forget what happened to him. Okay, so that is the Kesi Demon story. And today we will see another story on the daydreamer, okay? So this is a story to show how when one is in a mode of ignorance, okay? So how they will act, okay? So it is a story to show that, okay? Either Krishna, read. Either Krishna, you are there?
Yes. Govinda was a neighbor of Gopal. He was a daydreaming man, and his wife always kept pace with him. Once,
Govinda said to his wife, "When I have money, I'll buy a cow. Then we are soon going to need extra pots. I'd better go out and buy some."
Abba. Abba, you're there? Adya.
After purchasing some pots, Govinda's wife returned home. Why did you bring so many pots?
Yeah. Ria, you also read.
Yes, ma'am. These pots are for milk, buttermilk, ghee, and the pot for carrying milk to my sister. Milk for your sister? She has never done any good to us to deserve our cow's milk.
Ravi.
Yes, miss. Govinda became very angry and started throwing the pots to deal with your sisters. You are always thinking about them. You are such a
Insensitive husband.
insensitive husband. You can never understand my feelings.
Naga Chaitanya.
Yes, ma'am. At that time, Gopal was passing outside of Govinda's house and of the pot hit him.
Naga Akhilesh.
Yeah, Mataji. Gopal immediately rushed inside the house. He found Govinda about to throw the pots on his wife. Stop, stop. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Sajal.
Excuse me, Mathaji.
Yeah, do read.
Mathaji, it is Aditi because actually there are so many participants who are raising hands. Can they give a chance?
Yeah, Akshara.
Thank you.
Gopal immediately rushed inside the house. He found Govinda about to throw the pots on his wife. Stop, stop.
Kritika.
Yes, ma'am. What is the matter? Why are you behave like this?
Rijan.
Guys, excuse me, Mathaji. Guys, please, unnecessary, stop chatting unnecessary because ma'am get disturbed, right? So, that's all.
Yeah, read, ma.
Can I read?
Yes,
Adrit,
yes, read, read.
Adrit, can you please don't shout, she give you chance. Okay? Who was that was
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes, read, ma.
Okay, ma'am. The lady wants to give our cow's milk to his sister. Ma'am, can I read the next slide also?
Okay, read.
Cow? Which cow?
Shreya.
The cow I am going to buy when I have money.
Parimala.
Yes, Mataji. Oh, but you did have a cow now. So want I am goes to get one. Ma'am, I can
Parthiv.
Ma'am, Ma'am, read one slide, ma'am.
Yes, read, ma.
The goat did this man needs listed one. Both of them needed to stop. Didn't he pick up this he pick up us.
Anshika.
And start beat.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please, Mataji, can you please let
Ansi.
Mathaji?
Yeah, read ma.
Yes, ma'am. And starts beating Govinda. What happened? Why are you beating me? Because your cow entered into my field and destroyed it totally. Please do not beat me. I do not have a cow nor the money to buy.
Then Govinda realized his mistake and thanked Gopala. So it is a story where this Govinda is a daydreamer. Okay, he and his wife also. Govinda was a neighbor of. Okay, where did I come? Yes. So Govinda was a neighbor of Gopal and he was a daydreamer, right? Govinda was a daydreamer and his wife also used to support him and everything. Okay, and this Govinda will start dreaming about money and buying a cow and so. And when he says about buying a cow, his wife parallelly will also make a plan that she will say, okay, well, if he's buying cow, then we'll have lot of milk we have to store, and from milk we can make buttermilk, curd, ghee, everything. So she also starts planning to buy extra pots for that. And then she'll also not only plan, she'll also go the next day before Govinda can buy the cow itself, she'll go get pots. Okay, and should have bought some 5-6 of them, and then she will start showing why she has bought that 5-6 number of pots. Okay, so she'll say that one I want it for milk, and one I keep it for butter, one for buttermilk and ghee, and all that he'll tell. And Govinda will milk for your sister. She has never done any good to us to deserve our milk. The Govinda gets very angry because she wants to distribute to her friends also, and so I mean for her sister also. And so it so happens that he'll get angry and he'll start throwing the pot, and the pot will also hit Gopal, who's passing their house. Okay, and then
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
okay, it passes it, he'll hit, and then Gopala comes inside and tries to see what is happening, why people are throwing pot out of Govinda's house. And so he gets to see that he found Govinda about to throw the pot on his way. Okay, so then he says, what is the matter? Why are you behaving like this? He will ask. And then they tell that they were dreaming of buying a cow, and then she goes get the pot. They'll narrate the entire thing. And Gopala gets to know. And then Gopala will ask, where is the cow at all in the first place? You have not even bought a cow, and you're fighting out some issue which is not happened at all. And then Govinda tells that I'm planning to buy a cow. If I have a money, okay, he doesn't even right now doesn't have the money also for that. Okay, so it's a foolish act, right? And then Govinda gets to understand, so he decides to teach him a lesson. And then what he'll do, I should teach this fellow because he's wasting his time also, right? Time, energy, everything. So he picks up a stick and tries to hit him. And then Govinda asks, why are you hitting me? And then he'll tell, your cow came and destroyed my field, he'll tell. Okay, and he'll hit. Then Govinda will realize what what was his mistake. Then he'll tell, I never bought a cow only, but how will it come and destroy your field? And then he will realize what actually he had done, what mistake he had done. And so then he will ask Gopala sorry, and he will thank him for making him realize. Okay, so that's what we will do in the mode of ignorance. No, we will end up doing some foolish acts like this. Okay, so we should be very careful in building our habits and character and all that. Okay, so that's the end of today's 17th chapter and the story related to that. So all of you recite once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.